Hello everyone, today in Learning Theories 3 we are going deeper into the records retention and disposal schedule. What is a records retention and disposal schedule? Records retention and disposal schedule prescribes requirements for the length of time a department's record must be retained and the appropriate means of disposal at the end of its life cycle. Retention and disposal requirements may be driven by legislation, regulation, policy, legal precedent, best practice, or agreement with a third party such as another level of government. What are the objectives of record retention and disposal schedules? It is to identify records worth preserving but not needed to be stored on-site. Records with historical value will be transferred to UTP Records Center. It is also to prevent the premature destruction of records which need to be retained for a specific period to satisfy legal, financial, and other requirements of universities' administration, and also to authorize the destruction of those records not required for permanent retention. So, what is covered by this retention and disposal schedule? Any records created in department containing information relating to the business of university, performance or function regardless of physical form or characteristics must be maintained accordingly to the organization guidelines within the approved schedule by the departments. There is one said that recorded information in any form created or received and maintained by an organization of person in the transaction of business or conduct of affair are kept as evidence. What is not covered by this retention and disposal schedule? There are stocks of publication, duplicates copies, draft copies, and also published materials from outside of the organization or university. Before we move on to the guidelines for records schedule, remember that the final schedule of the retention period for each records is depend on department's consideration and requirement. These are the types of records for a proper scheduling of disposal of records. There are three methods of disposal in department. The first one is shredding, second one is destruction, and the third one is cutting, smashing, or pulverizing. And this is the sample of records retention and disposal schedule. Remember, a good retention period makes a good record keeping. Thank you and see you on the next Learning Theories.